This is the AM News. Let's get right into the details. The chairman of the National Media Commission, Professor Yabuedu Ayeboafo, has urged journalists to prioritize their safety while reporting, rather than risking becoming part of the story. Speaking at the Institute for Democratic Governance, Ghana Speaks Forum on moderating the airways of peaceful and credible elections in 2024, Ayeboafo encouraged journalists to adopt innovative approaches in covering high-risk stories that may threaten their lives.
Don't go there and become the story. Go there and bring us the story. Because when you become the story, it is only once. Yeah, but if you give the story, you can be there, and people have to exercise a lot of caution. I mean, there are some of us who sometimes can be very, very foolhardy. You see that policeman or soldier, you see his face. He's very, very annoyed at you. He says, stop. Say, I'm a journalist, I will not stop. Now, you know, that is invitation to violence. I mean, people have to be a little more cautious. My admonition to our people is that investigative journalism is a very, very serious enterprise. If you cannot evaporate, then be careful about what you do. Because the moment that you use unorthodoxy and you are found out, you answer to the rules. So why we will not discourage journalists from involving themselves in risky enterprises, we encourage them to be a little more innovative that in their approach than to be blunt, straightforward, and blank.
Meanwhile, Executive Secretary of the National Communications Authority, that's the NCA, George Sapong, stressed that the authority would persist in taking strong actions against media outlets that publish content which undermines national security.
When you have so many legitimators within the industry, you don't allow yourself to get into frenzy over these fringes of the media. That is why we will still keep tempering our attitudes towards the issue. But any radio station that crosses the line, we are ready to initiate the processes. And even if their response is to go to court, as I have explained to you, it may look like it gives them a reprieve. We are ready to go over the long haul with them. And when it begins to bite their bottom line, they would begin to understand that maybe shaping up is a far better decision than spending the same money that they are looking for by misbehaving. They may spend in court.
Concerned grassroots members of the Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana have expressed their frustrations over the continued government's failure to fulfill its promise of proper welfare for its members. At a press conference in Salt Pond on October 30th, that's just yesterday, CETAG members detailed years of unmet promises and unfulfilled agreements, describing the situation as a, quote, a travesty of justice. There's more in this report.
CETAG, 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 waya, 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 waya.
A group known as Concerned Grassroots Members of the Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana, CETAG, has announced its intention to resume a strike, citing government failure to fulfill promises to adjust their salaries under a new pay structure. At a press conference in Salt Pond in the Central Region, Suleiman Mohammed Mustafa, national PRO of the group, among other things, indicated that several government officials and agencies have failed to honor commitment to improve their conditions of services.
Having fulfilled the requirements to teach in the public tertiary institutions, CETAG demanded better conditions of service to commensurate what pertains to public tertiary institutions in Ghana. CETAG affirms that there must be parity in conditions of service between them and public universities. This is due to the provisions outlined in Ghanaian Constitution that emphasizes equal pay for work of equal value.
The group claimed that the government has not acted in good faith regarding assurances to align their compensations with that of university-level teaching staff. They also demanded parity with their colleagues in public universities.
The Vice President has failed to live up to his promise to solve our issues and make sure we get better conditions of service. This is unbelievable and unacceptable for the second gentleman of the land to deceive teacher education. We therefore want the Vice President of Ghana to stand to this occasion, redeem his sinking image before CETAG members and education sector of Ghana. From the above negative activities of these government functionaries and stakeholders, the welfare and economic rights of college education lecturer is not a priority to them. This bad attitude, these government functionaries and stakeholders is strange and unacceptable, because if CETAG members who are teacher educators, the backbone of basic education and trainers of trainees, will be treated this way, it means that we do not value education in Ghana. And by extension, we do not value the Ghanaian children. This means that future of Ghana is bleak and dark.
CETAG grassroots members also accused their national leaders of colluding with the government, alleging that CETAG executive members are in bed with the government and have failed to act in the association's best interest.
For the first time, we want to categorically state that our national executive officers are in bed with government, which is the reason why our leaders have attended 44 meetings with the government and still the NLC arbitral awards had not been implemented after 23 months of pronouncement. On the same condition of service, CETAG had gone on strike on 3 consecutive times, but still the NLC arbitral awards have not still been implemented. It's been 36 months since CETAG started negotiating with government for better conditions of service. The following is our resolution now. We shall never allow ourselves to be cheated and suffer this economic injustice. 2, we have resolved to go on strike again until the National Labour Commission arbitral awards are implemented by the government, whether the government retains power or a new government takes over power. 3, since government is a democratic state and follow the rule of law, we shall take all constitutionally made means and explore all legal avenues to ensure that the National Labour Commission arbitral awards are fully implemented for CETAG.
The Legal Aid Commission says access to justice for the vulnerable population in Ghana remains a big challenge. Executive Director for the Commission, Edmond Amakwe-Foley, reveled at the opening of a 5-day training for paralegal staff, volunteers, and national service personnel of Legal Aid Commission, organized by the United Nations Development Programme. Maxo Kudeko tells us more in this report.
The training aims to boost legal service and enhance access to justice for Ghana's poor and vulnerable population. It also focuses on basic legal knowledge on the Ghana legal system, the court procedures, and elements of crime. Here is Edmond Amakwe-Foley.
Looked at empowering them with basic legal knowledge and skills. So they are going to be taken through understanding what the Ghana legal system is. What are the basic tenets of, say, investigation, prosecution? What are the crimes that people usually commit? Yes. For the lawyers, they know in criminal law, they do something we call the elements of a crime. These paralegals are going to be taken through the elements of a crime so that when a person is arrested, then they know what they are up against and can advise them when they've listened to the evidence that, well, I think this is not necessary or relevant to include. This is not part of your story. But as I also indicated, anything new, we should anticipate that the change would come slowly. And so I call upon, of course, my colleagues in the police service and the prison service to open their doors widely and encourage these paralegals. They are young people.
Mr. Amakwe-Foley added that the training would introduce a newly developed paralegal training curricula and enhance collaboration between institutions to improve legal aid services in Ghana.
This is important for us as a country because together with other justice sector actors, I know the Chief Justice, the Office of the Chief Justice, the Ghana School of Law are looking at strengthening paralegal training and paralegal services in Ghana. So it will not only be for the criminal justice system, but also broadly across the country, so that across all the MMDAs, there are people who are able to offer basic legal support in issues of contracts, rent, landlord-tenant issues, basic contractual issues. That is the broad scheme for the government and for the state. And so we are happy that we are pioneering this.
On her part, the UNDP's program analyst on gender and human rights, Jennifer Esuoko, hinted that the training is in fulfillment of the United Nations Development Goals, which seeks to promote peace and inclusive society for sustainable development and provide access to justice for all.
Implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. And like you mentioned, our core mandate is about eradicating poverty. And without access to justice, if someone is poor and has some resources and another person is taking it by force, or somebody needs an opportunity that the person is being cheated not to get it, the person needs to have access to justice. And usually with the poor, they do not have the necessary resources. We know how high the cost of accessing justice is in Ghana. So the work that the Legal Aid Commission does to provide the needed legal assistance for the poor and the vulnerable to access justice is very key to us.
Max Okudeko report for Joy News.
In other stories, the College of Health Sciences at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology has established an endowment fund to provide sufficient resources for training more health science students. The fund will, among other things, offer scholarships at both undergraduate and postgraduate levels to help address the issue of brain drain. Minister for Health, Dr. Bernard Okuboy, said the fund is key to support research in the field of health, particularly in relation to local diseases.
UST College of Health Sciences Endowment Fund is set to bolster infrastructure, research, and enrollment while providing scholarships and supporting essential equipment acquisition to retain health professionals within the country. Minister of Health, Dr. Okuboy, emphasized the long-term impact of sustainable funding for health education, referencing the transformative influence of similar funds at prestigious universities worldwide.
This endowment fund is one of the most significant steps to making the world a better place for those who are coming after us. And it deserves commendation right from the Vice Chancellor to the last man in the faculty for us coming together to launch this endowment fund. I think we all deserve a round of applause.
Pro-Vice Chancellor of KNUST, Professor David Asamoah, described the fund as both timely and essential for building a future-ready college.
Over the years, the college has contributed immensely to healthcare delivery in Ghana and beyond, producing exceptional doctors, pharmacists, nurses, medical scientists, and public health experts. Our graduates are shaping health policies, advancing research, and saving lives every day. However, the rapidly evolving landscape of global healthcare demands that we do more.
The fund aims to alleviate some of the structural challenges in Ghana's healthcare sector, addressing the need for skilled professionals.
Moving on, Chairman of the National Council on Persons with Disabilities, Yao Ofori-Deborah, has reiterated the need for corporate entities to stop discriminating against persons with disabilities, but support them with decent jobs. Speaking at the 10th anniversary celebration of the Ghana Stammering Association in Ghana, he said persons with disabilities should be given opportunities to thrive.
Opportunities for us to live normally as citizens of this country. Anytime we have opportunities, then it removes the disability component of our impairments. It is always very, very, very encouraging when we get people recognizing our abilities, giving us the opportunities. Usually, I tell everybody that persons with disability, they don't need so much compassion. They need understanding. If you understand them and give them the opportunity, they will naturally be on equal level as you are.
Direct Aid Ghana, a non-governmental organization, has donated 10 fully stocked provision shops to 50 deprived families at Nante, a farming community in the Bono East region. The gesture forms part of the organization's impactful program, which aims to instill hope in society by providing beneficiaries with livelihood support. Assistant Administrator Zainuddin Mohammed Abubakar tells Joy News the gesture forms part of moves to make the beneficiaries self-reliant. Ohiming Tewia reports.
Direct Aid Ghana was established in 2001 with an objective to assist the vulnerable and the deprived in society. It has in recent times extended livelihood opportunities to the needy in the form of distribution of food items, sewing machines, among others. The organization was in the Kintampo area with one aim: to change the lives of some needy residents, as it donated 10 container shops stocked with provisions and food items. Each container shop will be owned by 5 families who have the option to expand the size of the shop at the instance of Direct Aid Ghana. It was all joy for beneficiaries, including 24-year-old Aisha Idrisu Hidel. She has for years struggled to put food on the table, but with the assistance of Direct Aid Ghana, a new life beckons.
We thank Direct Aid for giving us these provisions and then this staff, and then the donors who helped them in giving us this. We thank them so much. It will help us so much. We will gain a lot of things from it. We will be selling and then we providing certain things for our family and those who depend on us.
The donation has brought smiles to recipients, including physically challenged persons. Assistant Administrator at Direct Aid Ghana, Zainuddin Mohammed Abubakar, tells Joy News the NGO will continue to impart lives.
We are hoping that their lives will change a lot, because in each container we are supporting 5 different families. In these 5 different families, we are giving out 10 containers, which means we are helping 50 families as a whole. So you can see it's clear that if they have been able to put out a good effort in this program, I think by next year or next 2 years, we will see a different thing altogether in their life. They have upgraded their life.
Direct Aid Ghana will monitor the progress of beneficiaries. From Kintampo, for Joy News, Ohiming Tewia reporting.
And now let me tell you about that decade-long dream come true for Infantipim School, as they've claimed the ultimate prize in the 2024 National Science and Maths Quiz finale, breaking their 10-year drought. They've journeyed through a gauntlet of fierce competition, ending their quest on the highest note possible. Champions once again. My colleague Jacqueline Ansamayabwa interacted with some of the students and reports.
I say, God is a mover. God is a mover. God is a mover. I say, God is a mover. God is a mover. God is a mover.
Well, we just ended with the last contest, the main contest for today, with the Infantipim boys actually pushing out St. Augustine's College to win this year's trophy. It's been an exciting moment from beginning to the end. It was St. Augustine's College, but then at the end of the day, Catasco saved Infantipim and they won this contest. But then you guys can see The boys here are very excited about it. Guys, let me know how you are feeling. I think you need to be thanking CETAG.
Yes. No, we are not thanking CETAG because we did it solely. We did it solely. No thanks to anyone. You know the best thing about this victory? It's not just because we have won the championship, but we've shown some character that no school has ever shown in the history of NSMK. Yes. We came back in the first quarterfinals. We came back against Prempeh. We came back against Presec. And then we came back against Ogasco. You know what's best about this? Triple hat-tricks. And then you know the best thing? Revenges. We came for revenge. Number one, Ogasco in 2019, it was very painful. It was very, very painful. We were not able to take it in. So it was painful. Now, today that we have gotten the revenge, we are thanking God and we are going to celebrate it specially. And then for Presec, last year, we said you are a star. They made videos about us. They did not understand why we said we are the star. But today, I think we have won the reason why. I think today we have won the reason why.
But guys, wait. Relax. Now, we all witnessed the contest with St. Augustine's leading. At the point, how are you guys feeling?
When, before we got here today, we knew we were going to win the contest. It was rather unfortunate they led us at round 2. Now, last year, one of our contests...
Even in round 3, problem of the
Yes.
And round 4.
Yes. You know something? Last year, one of our contests, Christian, he said you are a star. But most people didn't understand it. And then we didn't show them today that we are the stars. Now, I'll end by saying, you don't cast, stars. Now everybody go to breakfast.
The excitement in the voice of these students.
You were asking, how were we feeling when they were leading? It's actually a strategy. If you look into things, when we came against Prempeh, we did it. You see, when you are competing with small boys, you have to make them happy. So that tomorrow, when they see you, they will come again. So that was a strategy. So that tomorrow, when we are coming against them, and then Presec and Ogasco too will think that Boche has no form. Boche has no form. It's all what? A trick. Now we have showed you who the best school is. And then we showed it with what? Character. You were leading, but then we came back as a team. If you were a team, you would be Madrid. Because we always come back on the 96th minute. So we say 96 Name. 96 Name.
And the next...
Guys, open up. Guys, open up. I mean, after 10 years, they finally made that comeback. The last time they won was in 2014. And they made that comeback this year, 2024.
Hallelujah.
Relax.
Make somebody talk.
Guys. Now, wait. Now, guys, wait.
I want something. You know, in France, we have a school hymn. And then one of our school hymn is May thy soldiers, faithful, true, and bold, fight as they say, who nobly fought of foe, and win, And today, we've won with the victor's crown of gold.
Do you guys think this win was a walk in the park for you?
Exactly, we knew it. We saw it coming.
We knew it.
It was 2014 that we won our last one.
Yes.
This is 2024, 10 years ago. The person who won it for us was Isaac Kontama. This year we had Isaac. You see, we had 53 points tied with Prempeh. And then last school had 27. In the semi-finals, we had 53. The last school had 27 again. So this should show you that indeed we were coming for it. One word for our haters. One word for the haters who were saying we would never win. This is to show you that.
Well, you've heard from these Butcher boys. They are very excited. But guys, go back. We still want to feel the morale. So kindly go back and let us feel the morale from you. We're still right here at the NEC Auditorium. And these boys are very excited. And just as I'm saying, the last time they won was 10 years ago. This year, 2024, marks exactly 10 years. And this is a very exciting moment for them. And this makes them 3-time champions of the 2024 National Science and Maths Quiz.
The 2024 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Goel PLC and supported by Pepsodent, Jupay, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana and Bettermod. And the broadcast of the 2024 National Science and Maths Quiz on the Joy News channel is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Virtual Security Africa, Ace Medical Insurance, Built Financial Technologies, DBS Roofing, Syntex Tanks, Family Health Medical College, Chopbox Technologies and Action Secondary Technical, DPS Pipes and Wakanao. And a big congratulations going out to Infantipim. Let's get into our business update now with Benjamin Akakpo.
Welcome to Business and our first story. Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia says the Go Ride app will maximize the profits of taxi drivers who are almost pushed out of business by foreign ride-hailing apps. He said that during the launch of the new ride-hailing app and said the initiative was expected to provide local taxi drivers with a user-friendly platform to attract customers while charging a commission rate of only 10%, significantly lower than the rate set by other ride-hailing competitors in the industry.
And so we come to Go Ride, and as many of you know, our local drivers have faced immense challenges, particularly with high commission rates imposed by existing ride-hailing platforms. This has not only strained their earnings, but also threatened their livelihoods. Today, we hopefully put an end to that struggle. Go Ride is not just another app. It represents a bold commitment to upgrade the trade of our local drivers, particularly those associated with the GPRTU. With a competitive commission rate of just 10%, our drivers are being empowered to retain more of their hard-earned money, allowing them to improve their financial stability and support their families. This is about restoring dignity to our drivers and ensuring they thrive. This initiative reflects our government's unwavering dedication to supporting local businesses and driving economic growth. By keeping the profits generated by Go Ride within our borders, we are conserving foreign exchange, fostering local wealth creation, and enhancing our national economy.
Well, now Jumia, the leading e-commerce platform in Ghana, has announced the launch of a new integrated warehouse and logistics network facility in Tema. The facility marks a significant investment in Ghana's e-commerce ecosystem and comes just in time for Black Friday, the biggest shopping campaign of the year. There's more in this report.
The new warehouse, spanning 6,000 square meters, offers significantly increased storage capacity, enabling Jumia to efficiently manage its growing product range and meet the rising expectations of Ghanaian consumers. Temidayo Ojo is the CEO of Jumia Ghana.
We've been experiencing significant growth in the Ghana market, and it just made sense as the next step to do was to invest for the future. So this warehouse, which is a 6,000 square meter ultra-modern new facility in Tema, is supposed to help us meet the demands of demands of growing e-commerce in Ghana for the next 5 to 10 years. The good thing is that we are in a logistics park where we can have modular capacity. So our ambition is that we double this capacity in the next 2 to 3 years. And going by the growth that we are seeing in Ghana today, we believe that that will happen very soon.
By optimizing its supply chain operations, Jumia aims to reduce delivery times, expand product availability, and solidify its position as a preferred online shopping destination in the country. Presenting the Minister for Communication and Digitalization, Chief IT Officer at the Ministry, Dr. Samuel Nchijeche, said government is happy about the job creation initiative by Jumia.
Making it easier for everyone to access the essential products and services they need. Today, We commend Jumia for its invaluable role in Ghana's economic development by making tangible investment in service delivery and job creation. Jumia has proven to be a vital partner in our national mission.
It's a wrap for business, and I'm handing over back to Sweetie Abochi.
Benjamin, and it's a wrap for the AM News on the AM Show. You want to stay with us because News Review comes up next.